Hello, everyone. It's Chris Rubio again. How the hell are you? Um, well, we had another shooting, and I know there's a lot of talk about statistics, and they say, well, there's this many suicides, there's this many acts of violence with guns, but I think we can all agree that these angry, uh, vicious thrill killings, these mass shooter incidents, are particularly frightening and dangerous because they don't come out of an angry. They don't come out of somebody who's mad at a party, or it's a relationship problem, or even a suicide attempt. It comes out of a resentful, angry desire to cause pain and hurt others. We should be specific when we look at these, and not roll all the gun violence into the same thing, because these things are particularly terrible. Um, and the thrust of what I want to say is basically we need to challenge our assumptions again about the people that do these kinds of things. Most recently, we had the apparently trans person shoot up the Christian school, and all the news piled on like, trans, it's trans ideology to trans. Okay, and then boom, and now we've got the friggin' all-American boy, apparently 25 years old, high school athletic star. I mean, he couldn't be more the kid on the Wheaties box. Um, just do this terrible, terrible shooting in Louisville. We've had, actually, if you go back, I think it was in the 90s, it was late 80s. We had Going Postal. That was a thing, Going Postal, right? First it was people in post offices going off the deep end, and everyone was saying, oh, it's because they're oppressive work conditions, they don't get enough breaks or whatever. And then Columbine threw the door open in 1999, I believe it was 99. And it was, then it's kids, angry kids doing these kinds of things. But we've had anti-Semitism. We've had white supremacists in a church, that horrible one down south. We had the trans person. We had it in California here. We had an older Asian guy shoot up a dance studio. I hope by this point, and of course the all-American boy who just murdered a bunch of innocent people. I hope by this point we are at least starting to think that. I'm just asking people, when you hear about a shooter, and the news starts saying, look, it's white supremacy, look, it's anti-Semitism, look, it's anti-trans, just stop. Because this keeps happening, and it keeps happening with all different kinds of people from all different kinds of backgrounds, and maybe their grievances is to this one group. But the problem is that they are angry, they're nihilistic. I actually call these school shootings, or these kind of mass shootings, the biggest temper tantrum a petulant child can ever have. It is the greatest act of narcissistic entitlement that anyone could think. That you would have the gall to say that because I'm angry and I'm resentful, I'm going to hurt the most, I'm going to do the most damage to other people instead of simply killing myself. I'm going to cause pain in the world. My point is, all different kinds of people are doing this. It's not specific to, oh, this kind of group of violence, this kind of group of this hate, that hate, that hate. It's people doing this. The only way I can see out of this situation, you could talk about guns all day long, and if you want to get guns confiscated in America, I wish you good luck. But again, it's talking to people. Just give a call to someone you haven't talked to in a while and check in and see how they're doing. If you're a parent, you can actually get involved with what your children are doing online. It's not oppressive, and it's not, you might have to give them some boundaries, but at least talk to them, see what they're doing, engage with your kids. Engage, connect with people. It's the only thing that's ever going to get us out of this. Because this is just going to keep on happening. And maybe one random conversation with someone, one connection you have with somebody, might help them to think of things a little bit differently, or to talk to somebody else, pay it forward and talk to somebody else. And maybe just one little thing will get people to say, maybe it's not that bad, maybe things will get better, maybe I need to concentrate on this and concentrate on that, and maybe somehow we can at least start to reduce this problem, because right now it's not getting any better. As always, I'm Chris Rubio, asking you to please think it over.